Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back with Let's Play Okami HD on the PlayStation Network. Last time, we started exploring Shinshu Field, and we came down here and met Mr. Tome, the flaming pyrotechnist, who we bombed his house, and in thanks, that somehow managed to give us the ability to make cherry bombs. And I was wrong. If you just power slash them, that just cancels them out. So I was thinking of something else last time. Not sure what, but yeah, we'll figure it out eventually. Anyways, let's go see if we can't finish exploring Shinshu Field in this episode, and see if we can't find anything else to blow up with our new blowing up power. More games should really just give you bombs just to use, just for the heck of it. I mean, there's a couple games out there that give you bombs and stuff, but not enough. And like Legend of Zelda, they'll give you bombs to blow stuff up with. But those are kind of awkward to use in battle because you gotta aim them at the enemy just right. Or I mean, sure they're good for like dodongos and stuff, but I don't know, they're kind of a pain. But anyways, we got this crack in the wall down here. Oh, something I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but if you like press a dot by accident and then you try to draw what you're trying to draw again. Like, let's say you wanted a power slash after you draw that dot. It's not going to let you, so if you mess up with that one little... If you accidentally press the button, then you might as well just cancel out of the screen. But... let's see what's back here. Oh. And yeah, you can push it around like the ball in Hana Valley. And yes, we're going to have to deal with more ball pushing physics later, so... yeah. Exorcism Slip S. Not quite what I want, but close enough. Yeah, those will just do damage to enemies in battle. For the weaker enemies, it'll do a pretty good amount of damage, actually. These little statues right here, there are 5 of them, but we can't really do anything about them yet. I might have mentioned them in the last episode. I might not have, but... yeah, we can't do anything about these just yet. We still gotta wait a little bit for that. But yeah, we gotta leave an offering. And there's a very specific offering that we're going to be leaving once we... well, it's at certain story points. Certain points throughout the story. By the way, if you try to go back to Kamiki Village before you explore everything, it'll kind of tell you that you can come back here and explore. You can come back here if you want, but it's a good idea to just go explore the rest of the field while we're out and about. I didn't realize it was that big of a deal for us to explore, but whatever. And we got some... oh, something I wanted to show you guys. I forgot to mention it. I know, you guys know how you can pick up like the little smaller animals or whatever, but if you try to like bite like a bigger animal, like a wild animal, let's say this boar right here, or headbutt them, a lot of times they'll get mad. Well, I guess biting doesn't work as well, but let's try headbutting. You headbutt them, and they get mad, and they'll charge you. They won't do any damage, really. It's just pretty fun to see them get all mad at you. And they'll still attack you like that after you feed them, so... it's not going to ever do any damage, but it's just their way of saying, hey, stop fucking with me. Ooh, nice little bit of praise. And now that we got a bit more praise, I want to go ahead and upgrade my purse. There's no real reason for you to upgrade your purse at the moment. I just like to have it, and then because I think there's 3 purse upgrades. There might be, yeah, I think there's 3. I just like to get this first one as soon as I can, and then that'll hold you off for most of the game. But now you can carry up in the 100,000s of gold or yen or whatever it's called. I just like to get that first upgrade. If you want, you could have bought more inks, but I just felt like getting the purse. It'll be useful because once you get to 99,000 yen and you don't have the upgrade, it's not gonna like carry over when you do buy the upgrade. So it's just wasted money. And with this upgrade of the purse, that means you're not gonna have wasted money for quite some time. Then again, you probably wouldn't have wasted money too much even without the upgrades, since there's a lot of stuff to buy, but I don't know. I just like to do it. It's just something I like to do. Okay, and I was wrong. Remember yesterday, or the other last episode, I said you had to like fill it in. You can just circle around it. You just gotta circle around the whole thing. Come on, I will do this. There you go. See, it works. It's probably just easier just to fill it in. And as you can see, we got something we can blow up. So let's get to that. And what do we got? What do we got? Coral fragment. More money. Sounds good. I don't think there's anything else around here. Well, not in this particular area. We can't do anything here yet because if you try, then you're gonna run out of. You're gonna run out of your. I guess that's your breath right there, even though you're not technically underwater. So you can't go too far over there. And what do you say over here, buddy? To Agata Forest. Okay. This waterway leads to Agata Forest, most green and fertile place in this region. Huh, so it's going to look pretty nice then. Heard the villagers used to take the ferry to the forest long ago. Alright, well good for them. Alrighty, let's head down to this little area right here. Yeah, you don't take fall damage, which is nice. And it's about to turn nighttime, so we're going to be able to see any treasures that we might miss otherwise. I don't think there's too many down here, though. I think there is one or two, but it's not a whole lot. And there's another one of those statues over here, but except it's on this side of... Yeah, it's over here. And I think there... For some reason I thought there was a clover over here, but I guess I was wrong. But yeah, like I said, there's 5 total of those statues. And you can't really go too far down this pier right here now. Well, maybe you can. But you still can't go very far because it takes you to the Moon Cave entrance, which is apparently someplace we're not supposed to go right now. So, looks kind of forbidding though, doesn't it? Yeah. Wait. We passed under the Moon Shrine entrance, and the Moon Cave should be here, but it's not. Okay, so that wasn't there before, I'm guessing? Let's see if we can do anything down here. I don't think we can. I think if you try to go too far, it'll just turn you back. Looks very cursed in here, though. It's all smoky and stuff. Yeah, not a whole lot we can do in here right now. A barrier? Fine, if you insist. Yeah, you can't do anything here. We'll probably come back here later in the story, but till then, let's just ignore it. No point worrying ourselves over stuff that we can't finish right now. Alright, and while we're over here, let's talk to this house right here. Yeah, let's talk to the house. And this guy's doing some weird little dance, not sure why. Looks like he's got one of those things that kids have with bubbles in them, and you twirl them around and bubbles come flying out of them. Alright, buddy. Oh dear me, this is awful. Well, yeah, your fashion sense isn't that bad, I guess. It's not that awful. Priest of the Moon Shrine, Mika. Or Micah, I'm not sure. Lake Harumi, Nippon's largest lake. Okay, the Moon Cave, yeah, we know that, but How do you lose a moon shrine there, Mr. Priest? House Tsukuyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demon at bay. Okay, what monster are they talking about? Okay, so I guess they're just not going to tell us. I'm sure you guys can figure it out though, but let's just leave it alone for right now. Day and Night by the Tao Master Waka. Like Waka the... When I was thinking... That's what he said, that wasn't his name, that wasn't the bear's name. What was that bear's name from Muppets? Fonzie? Fozzie? I don't remember. Been monsters haunting these parts as well. A wanted list. Okay, what this is right here is these 5 monsters. He wants us to go out and find them and kill them, and then come back and tell them that we've killed them, and then we get a reward for it. We can probably do that if we want to. The only problem is, as he's going to say in just a moment, they only come out at nighttime. So we could wait to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. What I'll probably do is just I'll just skip around on my recording, and whenever nighttime falls, I'll show you wherever they appear. Because they appear in the same demon scrolls in each area. So they're not just gonna be randomly generated around all the demon scrolls. There's gonna be 5 demon scrolls that's always gonna contain one of them. It's not gonna contain the specific name or whatever, but the name's not really gonna matter. It's just gonna matter, oh, you got the first one out of 5. And once you got that first one, then they're not gonna reappear in that spot. They'll come in one of the other 4 spots. Alright, so they'll only come out at nighttime. Let's see. If you leave the area, then... Nah, I forget what I was going to say. Just ignore that. Oh, here's the first one. It's right outside the house. Onimaru the Incorrigible. I think this one's always set. Yeah, see, every time you come into one of these monsters that's on the wonder list, the arena that you're fighting in, it'll have this red color to it. I don't think you can escape from the arena, but they're usually common monsters. And you'll notice that he has an exorcising arrow stuck out of his back, and that's how you'll be able to tell which one out of the ones that you're fighting are the ones that you need to kill. Okay, and you notice how he's in... Oh yeah, by the way, these ones are all going to be yellow imps with their little guitars or whatever. And you notice how there's more than just the one monster for the area, or in here. The good thing about these wanted monsters is that once you kill the wanted monster, all the other ones that are in the battle with him disappear, and you get credit for, you get the money for killing him or whatever. So, makes for a nice quick battle. Not that you get a whole lot of money out of it, but whatever. Alright, now you just gotta... Yeah, now you just gotta use your brush and cross it off. Okay, it's nighttime now. Let's see if there's anything, yeah, I don't think there's anything hidden down here. We're probably not going to get the wanted monsters right now, because I don't remember the exact locations for all of them. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go continue exploring the field, and then I'll just cut to nighttime when I remember all their locations. And here's stray bead number, I want to say... 7 or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, 8. Or was that 7 or 8? Yeah, I think it was 8. Not sure if it was 5 or 8. Either way, I'll put it in the video description like I always do. Let's see, travel guide, feeding, yeah. every once in a while you get these scrolls that just tell you about the things that you do throughout your journeys. Most of them are not particularly useful. They're pretty much just saying stuff that Istin tells you as you're going throughout. Oh, and we got a new treasure. Oh, the rat statue. We got that last episode. I just forgot to check it out. Alright, so that's where the first wanted monster is always going to be. And like I said, we're going to figure out the rest of their locations after we explore a little bit more of the field. Because we do still have a few more areas to do. And look, here's a horsey. And no, I didn't want to fight you guys, but okay. One thing I do like about this game is how you can't level up past what you're supposed to be at, so you can't just like give yourself an unfair advantage by power grinding. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like power grinding in a lot of RPGs, but I also like it when they kind of limit yourself on them. That way you don't just cakewalk through the entire game. Because all your experience in this game comes from feeding animals, or from the story, or doing side quests. And even if you do all the side quests and stuff as they come up as soon as you possibly can, you're still not going to be over leveled. Then again, the only things you really level up are your health, your ink, your money, and your extra lives. So it's not like leveling up actually does a whole lot. Okay, and there's another one of those statues which you can't do anything with. I'm not sure, but I think this guy was one of the wanteds. No? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember where they all are, but like I said, I'll show you guys where they all are in a minute. I'm gonna slash you, because you're a pain in the butt. Don't you dare. We've got a ton of demon fangs right now. I think we got something like 45 or something like that. And we're about to find a new way to get them even easier in a few minutes right here. Alright. From back up here where we just were with the horses and the little statue, let's head down this little path right here. And look, there's a demon gate. Come on. Not a particularly hard demon gate, but demon gate it is. And I'm not worried about my demon fangs too much at the moment, so let's just kill him real quick. Come here. Alright, that was fast. And I did not realize you came back out. You son of a bitch. Come on. Hurry up. Come on out. These guys are more irritating than anything, because you just have to wait for them to come back out of the damn ground. It's not like they're particularly hard, it's just they take forever because they're always burrowed under the ground. You can't do anything about it. There we go, finally. Hey, a nice little lake right there. And a nice little chunk of praise. And unless I'm mistaken, that opens up a few animals to feed. Oh look, there's another demon gate, which should be the last demon gate in this area, because there's only 4 in this area, I think. A dojo. We're going to be going here in just a minute. Sword fighting and martial arts. Yeah, we don't really have a sword, though. Maybe they will teach us a trick. You never know. But first, let me get this little patch of light right here. Which is another stray bead. I'm going to guess that's number 6. I'm not going to... screw it. I'll check. I don't care. Yep, number 6. So I think that other one we got, that might have been number 5, actually. And there's a leaf pile that's on fire that's going to burn this guy's house down. That's probably not that good of an idea. I'm not sure, but I think you could lift... No, I thought you could lift that up for some reason. Okay, little piggies. These aren't boars, these are just pigs, but they still eat seeds. I'm not really sure if pigs and boars really eat seeds in real life. I mean, I know pigs usually get fed like slop or whatever on farms and stuff like that, but I don't know if they actually care about seeds all that much. And here's the dojo with some old fart with a pretty gnarly mustache, if I do say so myself. Onigiri Sensei. Fighting master. Yeah, he looks kind of old and frail, but I guess. Sure, let's see what you can teach us, you old fart. Oh, I was hoping you were going to teach us something for free. Anyways, yeah, there's plenty of stuff we can learn in here. Fleet Foot, that's like your dodge move right there. 4 wins, that adds another hit to your combo attack. Spirit Storm, we'll ignore that for right now. Golden Fury, that's the move that's going to make your Demon Fang getting prowess extremely easy. And that's also the reason why I wanted to upgrade to 100,000, the per second hold, the 100,000. In battle, you press circle button on an enemy, and you'll see what it does when we get it. And once you use that technique on an enemy, they will drop a Demon Fang, and then they will still be able to drop another Demon Fang once you perform their floral finisher at the end of the battle. So in essence, you get an extra Demon Fang from every enemy. Okay, let's just go ahead and get these 2 right now, though. But yeah, that's going to make your Demon Fang getting very, very easy. Okay, Fleet Foot. Alright, and here's my favorite part of the dojo, and pretty much everyone's favorite part of the dojo. Very nice. He turns his head upside down, and he bursts into flames, and he gets flames on his kimono, or tunic, or whatever you call it. He goes from a frail old man to a fighting champion. Yeah, he looks pretty awesome now. That's just my personal opinion, but notice how his big chin turned into his bald head, and his mustache turned into his little, well, not really, I guess that's not really a sideburn. And his eyebrows turned into his little gimpy mustache. I like it. Fleet Foot God Technique Tips. Fantastic. R2 button quickly and without hesitation. You move in the direction you press the left stick. Oh yeah, it says instantly execute a dash immediately following a jump. A lot of people, you know how I was saying a lot of people don't realize that when you dash you can, when you headbutt something it turns into a dash. When you do this Fleet Foot maneuver, that also turns into a, that also makes your running go faster when you use that the first time. And this is what a lot of people use to get into a dash, because for some reason they don't realize that a headbutt turns you into a dash too. Why they don't realize that, I don't know, but whatever. Okay, notice how I said this technique is something that can only be mastered on your own. You can't really train for it or whatever. That means that once you talk to him and you get it, you can do your move without having to actually like train for it. Other moves you'll get and you'll have an opportunity to train for it, which we're going to do in just a minute. But yeah, just press R2 and that's your little dash. And notice how, okay, I'm walking, I do the dash, and all of a sudden I got my little run going on. I don't think he says anything else if you... No, I don't want to hear the tips again. Go away. Go away. Go away. And yeah, he gives you a scroll that you can read in case you somehow forget that you gotta press the R2 button to do that move. So, he does that for every move that he teaches you. And you're honestly probably not gonna look at him all that much because it's really not that hard to remember the stuff that you learn in here. Alright, and we can afford one more technique from this old fart guy. I don't know why I said Gart, like... But anyways, yes, we want to delve further into the martial arts. 4 wins. That adds the 4th hit to your combo. Unfortunately, you can't skip this animation whenever you learn a move, so you kind of got to sit through it. But oh well, it's a small price to pay for being better in combat. Yes, I'm mentally prepared. Now let me inside the building, please. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go through this quickly. The basic gist is instead of pressing square 3 times, press it 4 times. Yes, I understand. Alright, and now because this is a combat move, kinda, you actually have to practice it. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can just exit right now. But it's actually a good idea to practice until he tells you that you've got good at it, and you'll see why as soon as we do it. Alright, so keep on doing it. He'll make you do it like 5 or 6 times, I think, which seems a bit excessive at first, but like I said, the reward, it's not really a reward, it's more of just like a slight benefit. And this early in the game, it's actually a halfway decent little reward that he gives you. So I would recommend doing it. And even if you don't need whatever he gives you, it's still a good idea to, I don't know, I just like doing it. It only takes an extra few minutes or so to do it each time. So it's not like it's gonna kill your speedrunning tactics or whatever. I mean, if you're speedrunning this game, you're not doing it on your first playthrough, that's for sure. Because yes, this game does have a New Game Plus where you keep a lot of your items and stuff. You don't keep everything, and we'll go over that when we get to it, but that's not going to be for a long time. Alright, now that he said he's impressed with our spirit, he gives us a nice little present. Come on, give me the present. And he gives you a Holy Bone M, which restores 10 units of your health. So if you keep on doing it until he tells you you're satisfied, then you get a nice little restorative item. You always get Holy Bone M. He's not going to give you the small one or the large one. So it's not the most it's not the best thing you can ever get, but at the same point, it's not bad. It's certainly, especially for this early in the game, that's okay. You have 4 pieces of health right now, so yes. Excuse me. The small bone is only going to restore you to 3 health, and this one, it'll take you all the way from 1 health to, let's say you have 5 health, it'll restore you all the way up. Again, it's not something too particularly direly important, but I don't know, it's just something that I like. Anyways, let's jump on down here, now that it's back to daytime, and here's our final demon gate. But yeah, now that we have an extra attack, it makes the battles go even faster, because before you could only hit them 3 times, and these guys do kind of take about 4 hits to kill. Come on. So it just makes it a little faster to kill him. Not a whole lot faster, but fast enough. Come here, you little bastard. And the good thing about that Golden Fury move that we were talking about earlier, the one that gives you the Demon Fang, is you don't got to worry about accidentally over attacking them at the end of your combo. You just do the move, you get the Demon Fang, and then if you don't want any other ones, then just kill them and don't worry about having to hold back. So it works out. I like it. Plus the animation for it's kind of funny. Vengeance Slip. That makes you kind of invulnerable to attacks for, I want to say 30 seconds or so. Not sure exactly how long, but for a little bit. I don't think that unlocked any animals around here. Matter of fact, I think we have all the animals. And here's back to Kamiki Village. Let's see. Can I get... Okay, let's see how many of these I can get at once. I think I can only just get the 3 at once. So let's just do that. Because if you try to make it too big, then it's just not gonna... Oh, I missed one. Yeah, if you try to make it too big and go for all 6 at once, then you end up getting none of them at once. Alright, so we got a pretty good amount accomplished in this episode. We learned some new techniques. We took care of some demon scrolls, demon gates, whatever, and then we also started on our wanted list. And what we're gonna do is next time we're gonna go in search of those wanted lists, and after that we will return to Kamiki Village and see what the game has in store for us. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.